Hot mics are here. Okay.
Hot mic.
Hot mics. Everybody, hi there. Sorry, Sassy. You don't know. It was a long story because I didn't get my tub filled till later, and then I couldn't get out, and then I got that headache, and then I had to take something for the headache. All that stuff. Sorry. Hair's all wet there. Okay. Hi, Barb Olson. Hi, Julianne. Hi, Whisper to Me. How's everybody doing? Chris Ree. All right. Let's see. So there's, what was I going to say? There was something. Hold on a minute. See, so they had another, I guess, bank that was going to go out that was rescued by a big Wall Street bank in an extraordinary effort to save off financial contagion and reassure the world that the American financial system was stable. 11 of the largest U.S. banks came together Thursday to inject $30 billion into First Republic Bank, a smaller peer on the brink of collapse after the implosion of the Silicon Valley Bank last week. So they made a little deal to save that bank. Let's see. Now, what is this? North Carolina Outer Banks beach struggles with lost home as mysterious items appear on shore. What the heck is that about? Lost home? Look at this. It's pretty bad, huh? A mystery item was found on the beach north of Rodanthe Pier. The orange vessel was 16 feet long and was believed to be part of a home that washed away the same day. It later turned out to belong to the U.S. Navy, but disappeared before it could be recovered by the military. The beach town in North Carolina has been having quite the week. It faced a mysterious appearance and sad disappearance along its shores. On Monday, the same day, a local house washed out to sea. You know, and I was almost going to say, you want to go to the Outer Banks this year? I'm glad we didn't. They don't like them been faring too well. Kyle Barniak found something had washed in just north of North Carolina's Rodanthe Pier in the Outer Banks. He assumed the mysterious orange 16-foot long object was from the lost $400,000 home. A porch swing, maybe a bench seat, he said. As he approached it, he saw it was clear it was a boat completely intact and watertight. He called the number on the back of the boat. He learned the vessel belonged to the U.S. Navy Norfolk's Naval Air Station in Virginia, 100 miles north of Rodanthe. The object was a military target, and the Navy wanted it back. More specifically, it belonged to the Norfolk Department of Atlanta Targets and Marine Operations that provides target services as part of military training. The division had classified the target as sunk before it washed ashore in North Carolina. But then there was another problem. The boat-like target disappeared. Sounds like a real mystery. Barniak said when he went back, it was no longer there. It was probably pirated overnight. There was nothing technical on the boat, but you could sit in it, and it probably will show off modified so somebody can go duck hunting in it or something, he said. Okay, so it says the Outer Banks of North Carolina struggled with rebuilding eroded beaches in recent years and it's reaching a crisis point that has endangered houses near the water. The county doesn't even have funds to pay for a beach nourishment plan, said Dane County Manager Bobby Quentin. We don't have $30 million to do that, and without an influx of new money, we aren't going to be in the position to nourish in Rodanthe. Remember Rodanthe Nights? That was a movie with the wild horses. So that doesn't look good. Wow, the whole house washed out to sea. Crazy. I'm not seeing shells on the shore, though. That's nuts. Nuts. Okay, let's see. Okay, then Arizona couple was found shot to death in their Arizona home. And 5 months later, their son has been charged with the murder. I wonder if this is they look very young. Hunter B. Stanfield, 19 years old, faces 2 counts of first-degree murder in connection with the death of Chase Stanfield, 39, and Gail Stanfield, 50. What? I wonder. Hunter B. Stanfield's facing 2 counts of first-degree murder in connection with the death of Chase and Gail. It's not immediately clear if he entered a plea or retained an attorney. On October 17th of 2022, deputies found the victims with gunshot wounds just before 11 a.m. inside a home in a subdivision of Payson, 90 miles northeast of Phoenix. Authorities did not say how they are allegedly linked to Hunter, how they allegedly linked him to the crime, and they did not provide a possible motive. But the Gillard County Sheriff's Detective Jamie Garrett said that police arrested him this week after questioning him. We did an interview with Hunter on Tuesday, and after that interview is when he was arrested for the crimes committed against his parents. There were no signs of a struggle. This is our son. Let's see. Hunter is being held at the Gillard County Jail. Bail information was not immediately available. Chase and Gail's funeral was held on December 12, 2022 at French Funerals and Cremations in Albuquerque, New Mexico, according to their obituary. So that's quite a long time to wait for the arrest, huh? I wonder if that's really his dad. That's probably his stepdad. Otherwise, he would have been 20 years old. I don't know. Strange. Unless, let me see. What is the... Nobody has the same name, so maybe he is Stanfield. He's in the turtle suit. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Oh, there's another soldier, yeah. Let's see. Boyfriend of kind U.S. soldier found dead in burnt-out car, charged with murder. So is this the one that... Let me see here. So there was another soldier. Let me see if that's the same one. Oh, this is brand new, breaking news. Husband charged with murder and shooting death of beloved Georgia mom. It's crazy. A beloved Georgia mom and entrepreneur was shot to death Wednesday night by her husband after years of domestic strife. Coleman Gunn, 48, ran a children's boutique in Augusta, Georgia. She organized the Augusta Legends Awards, the Augusta Grammys, and a pop-up shop for the Masters Golf Tournament. She was always going above and beyond them, just working and making money. It's a huge loss when you lose somebody like this in the community. Investigators say that Gunn was shot at least once at her apartment, seeing bullet holes scattered on the unit's door. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office said that Sean Gunn, who's 52, opened fire on deputies when they responded to the initial call. They fired back, striking him. He was sent to the hospital and will be booked into jail once he's released, charged with murder and possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime. Investigators say it wasn't his first run-in with the law. Court records show that he has been charged with various counts from aggravated stalking to family violence to reckless conduct dating back to at least 2014, and deputies say they've been called in for disputes involving family matters at least 6 times. In 2014, he was charged with punching his wife in the face and ears and head. Prosecutors dropped the charges 4 years later because of the age of the case and in the interest of justice. In 2018, deputies responded when Coleman Gunn called and said her drunken husband had locked her and her daughter out of the house. One deputy told the couple to work it out or separate, and said he could charge them with maintaining a disorderly house. That's good. According to the report, Coleman told the deputy, "I am being abused and y'all want to lock me up?" There were other violations of restraining orders and Coleman Gunn that she had against her husband, and once he admitted to stealing her jewelry and selling it at a pawn shop. On Thursday, flowers were left in front of Gunn's children's clothing store, Bentley's Closet, named for her daughter. She launched it, said her friend Samantha Avera, so that kids could dress up affordably. She was always supportive. She was a genuine and loving person. If you met her, you'd felt like you've always known her forever. That's great. Really doing good on that one. What's this about? Four people have been charged with killing an Arkansas high school senior who was found shot to death in the National Forest in Mississippi. For Darius Wilson of West Memphis, Arkansas, was reported missing on March 5th by his family. The U.S. Forest Service employee found his body in a remote area of Holly Springs National Forest 3 days later. He had been shot multiple times. His last phone ping in the area of the National Forest helped deputies search for him there, and it took about 6 hours on March 7th. They had to return the next day with more crews. The district attorney, Jay Hale, for the 17th Circuit Court District in Mississippi, said on Thursday that Alicia Jackson, 22, Brandon Jackson, 23, Brian Jackson, 23, these are all one family? That's great. Devin Smith, 27, have been arrested and charged with Wilson's murder. Okay, these are the suspects. There you go. They are all one family? Great there. Sheriff Gooch said deputies worked extremely hard and they put long hours into this case. I can't say enough about their work on this case. The investigation was ongoing, and it appears that Wilson knew at least one of the suspects. 3 of the suspects were arrested early Wednesday, and the 4th was taken into custody on Wednesday afternoon. Bond was set at $1 million each. Nothing about a motive or anything. Wow. That's great. Really good. There's another one that killed his wife. I've got to make that video that I said. The husband of a Mississippi woman has been missing, who was missing since Tuesday night, has been arrested for her murder, even as the investigators are still searching Big Black River for her body. 36-year-old Ebony Owens was last seen Tuesday night and reported missing when she didn't show up for work on Wednesday. Investigators found her burnt-out car Wednesday morning with the license plate removed and ditched nearby. Let's see. The Tyree Jones, sheriff of Hinds County, said the missing person investigation of Ebony Owens has been upgraded to a murder investigation. Owen died from at least one gunshot wound. Her husband, Michael Owens, 36, is in custody and facing multiple charges. Her body has not been located. Search and recovery efforts are underway for the body of Ebony Owens at the Big Black River on Highway 80 between Hinds and Warren County lines. Mississippi Wildlife and Fisheries, along with Warren County Sheriff's Office, are assisting Hinds County officials with the search. And let's see if you can do this. They release this. That's where they're searching. During a news conference on Thursday, the sheriff, Tyree Jones, said deputies looking for Michael Owens, 36, for questioning his wife's disappearance, but they said he was not considered a suspect at that time. Later in the afternoon, Jones announced that Owens had been located, questioned, and then charged with murder, and that his wife died from at least one gunshot wound. Hinds County deputies, along with the Mississippi Department of Wildlife, Fisheries, and Parks, said the Warren County Sheriff's Office are now searching the Big Black River on Old Highway 80, not far from where Owens' burnt car was found. They're searching for her body. A British woman was sentenced to 15 years behind bars this week for the 2021 death of her 2-year-old disabled stepson who passed away after an attack at his father's home in Jacksdale, Nottinghamshire. Layla Borrington was convicted of manslaughter Wednesday at the Nottingham Crown Court, but acquitted on murder charges. Borrington, the prosecution said, abused her stepson. Harvey Borrington, who was nonverbal and autistic and couldn't tell his biological mother that Borrington had been abusing him. The jury heard from prosecutors how Borrington hit the victim over the head several times while babysitting him, and then she recorded him laying on his right side whimpering. Instead of calling for help, she called the child's father at work, sent him the video, and texted, "Why does this happen to me?" Borrington then called 999 and claimed Harvey fell backward from a chair, but the medical expert testimony indicated that he died from direct blunt force trauma caused by a repeated attack. An autopsy indicated that he had a fractured skull and brain bleeding. She made no real attempt to assist Harvey, the prosecution said. Videos found on the defendant's phone showed her lifting the child's arm while he lay on his side and then dropping his arm. She then continued filming him when he was unresponsive on the living room floor. Paramedics rushed the child to Kingsmill Hospital in Mansfield. He was later transferred to Nottingham's Queen Medical Center, where he passed away. And this is the stellar individual that did that. To this day, I can't bear to think of him lying on the floor with him dying and her filming, delaying getting medical help to him, said Harvey's mother, Katie Holroyd. In the months leading to his death, Borrington attacked the toddler on at least 2 other occasions. The attacks left him with a broken arm and face injuries. You were 21 when the first offense was committed, 22 when you assaulted and killed Harvey, appointed the judge. Mr. Justice Nicklin told Borrington prior to sentencing, during the trial we saw footage of Harvey playing with toys and placing items into the dishwasher. Within less than 30 minutes, further raw footage showed Harvey unconscious on the living room floor. Precisely what happened to Harvey, only you will know. And she only got 15 years. That's great. That's great. Oh, and then they that what is it? Microsoft guy, they arrested somebody else in his death. His former wife's husband. A second Florida man has been arrested in the connection with the death of Microsoft executive Jared Britigan, who was found gunned down last night after a date night out with his children. According to the state attorney Melissa Nelson and Jacksonville Police Chief Jean Paul Smith, Mario Fernandez was arrested Thursday, charged with second-degree murder with a weapon, conspiracy to commit murder, and accessory after the fact to a capital felony and felony child abuse. Earlier this year, the police arrested suspect Henry Tenen, 61, who was reportedly once a handyman for Fernandez. He's facing second-degree murder and related charges in connection with Britigan's death. Tenen pled not guilty in February, but this week, according to Nelson, he pled guilty to second-degree murder and said he would cooperate with investigators, which led to Fernandez's arrest. Fernandez is the current husband of Britigan's ex-wife, identified as Shanna Gardner Fernandez. She has not been charged in connection with the case. However, law enforcement sources said both Hernandez and Gardner Fernandez are considered suspects. Now, I believe, hold on a minute. I believe that this woman, let me just make sure, Shanna, his ex-wife, isn't she the one that's connected to Stamping Up? Is it? Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So, you want to see whose husband was just arrested. Okay. This is his ex-wife, who is considered a suspect. Another man was arrested prior to this, but now her husband was arrested. And who is she? Okay. She's the daughter of Sterling and Shelley Gardner. They're the co-founders of Stamping Up, the arts and craft company. She got married to Jared, who was murdered in April of 2010. And they had a wedding in Salt Lake City. And then they had twins. And they moved to Connecticut. And that's when cracks started to show in the marriage. And some source claimed that Jared found provocative emails between his wife and her personal trainer, which resulted in her revelation that she stepped out of the marriage. And let's see. So Jared was like, I don't recognize this person. I married a totally different person. And then he was killed on February 16th, 2022, when he was ambushed and killed by gunfire in front of his 2-year-old daughter. 2-year-old daughter's with his other wife, his second wife. On February 23rd, 2015, Shanna filed for divorce from Jared and requested primary custody of their 2 children together. During the courtroom showdown, the former couple disagreed on the demands made by the other regarding property, alimony, custody, and child support. On May 17th of 2015, Jared accused Shanna of spying on him and invading his privacy. Let's see. There was an email between the late Microsoft executive and his lawyer that stated, "This is enough. I should have every damn right on my own property to not constantly be under recording or monitoring by Shanna." Jared added, "I want the flipping gates of hell released on her for this." Months later, in July 2015, the two were able to reach a divorce settlement. On June 14th of 2022, it was revealed that Shanna hired a criminal defense lawyer. Shanna's lawyer, Henry Cox III, issued a statement and disclosed that he was hired by the former wife and her second husband, Mario, for the purpose of seeing if steps could be taken to protect her young twins from any publicity surrounding this tragic event. As for any other reason for the family to have or need counsel, whether it be by myself or anyone else, there is none. Months earlier, on February 16th, Jared was murdered by gunfire while he was on his way back from Shanna's residence. On January 25th, 2023, the Jacksonville Police Department named Henry Tenon as a suspect in the case. Months after the murder of her late ex-husband, Shanna spoke out regarding the tragic incident. On June 30th, 2022, she told a CBS affiliate, "I do want people to understand where I'm coming from. I was asked to not talk to the media or give a public statement. I've tried really hard to do that, but with this level of speculation, I feel it's necessary to speak out." Shanna recalled Jared's deadly tragedy. "I'm sure that day I would say that we've had happy moments. I mean, we shared the most beautiful children in the world. I might be a little biased. I remember my son tucking him in and saying it was a good date night." The Jacksonville, Florida native added that, "I found out in the middle of the night and I was shocked. I fell to the floor because I was devastated. What was I going to tell the kids? It was a complete shock. They were, I think, in shock. They were very emotional, and that was kind of the beginning of their journey." Anytime divorce comes into a situation, it's messy. It just is. I really want to respect his family and him, and I will say that I think that we both love our kids. Even though we always didn't get along, he was still the father of my kids. No, I don't have anything to do with his murder. I consulted with a criminal defense attorney for my kids. He was referred to me by several friends, and ultimately my kids' images and videos were being used in the media without consent. On Thursday, March 16, 2023, Florida authorities announced that they had arrested Mario Fernandez Saldana, who's Shanna's husband. The state attorney, Melissa Nelson, revealed on Thursday that the suspect, Henry Tenon, who was arrested for Brittigan's murder on January 25th, pled guilty to second-degree murder and confessed to authorities he fired the fatal shots. Henry Tenon had admitted that he, in fact, was the shooter, Nelson said. Mario was indicted by a grand jury and arrested on first-degree murder charges. Public records reveal a link between Fernandez, Saldana, and Tenon. The same Jacksonville, Florida address is listed for both Fernandez and Tenon. Nelson revealed on Thursday that Tenon was a handyman for Fernandez and rented a property from him. Shanna has not been charged with any crime yet. Let's see what else about this. There's the guy that was murdered. Okay, he was a Microsoft graphic designer and user experience manager. He resided in Jacksonville, Florida. He was killed February 16th, 2022. He was murdered on his way home after he stopped his vehicle and proceeded to move a tire that was in the road in a hazardous way. And at that point that he pulled over and tried to take care of that, he was ambushed by an individual who shot him and killed him in front of his 2-year-old daughter. He had just dropped off his 2 older kids at his ex-wife's house, Shanna's house. Okay, and then his current wife, Kirsten, said that she found out about her son's death she took the route they normally take to get to the beach, and I kept calling his phone. And then one of the policemen answered it, and that's when I knew my gut feeling was right and something was really wrong. and I asked if my husband was okay, and I was just told to drive to the police station. And I asked again, the same thing, just come to the police station, but that my daughter was okay. Although Jared and it is Kristen, they have it wrong too, and Kristen's 2-year-old daughter witnessed the murder of her father, she was left unharmed. To honor her late husband's memory, she had a candlelight vigil and a tribute to him in Jacksonville Beach, Florida on the Tuesday, April 19th of 2022. His obituary described him as an awesome husband, father, son, and friend to many. More than anything in life, he enjoyed spending time with his children. On January 25th, 2023, they made a breakthrough on the case when police arrested Henry Tenen. Let's see. I know all about that. And this is Mario Fernandez, who was just arrested. And this is the other man who was arrested earlier. Henry Tenen. And so far, Shanna has not been charged. Brigham, a father of 4. How is he a father of 4? I thought he had 3. Where's this other child? Oh, the 2-year-old. Maybe the 2-year-old and maybe he had 2 kids with the second wife, and just had the one of them in the car. And after he was killed, the traumatized toddler sat in the car near her father's dead body for 3 minutes until someone passed by and noticed. Brigham and Gardner Fernandez divorced in 2016, but the relationship was in turmoil over finances and custody of their twins. Shanna had moved 2,800 miles from Florida to West Richland, Washington. Brigham's widow was stunned to learn how far Shanna had moved. Honestly, I was shocked. First, the twins lost their dad. Then they were completely cut off from their own sisters, and now they're being taken away from their school, their friends, their sports teams. They are so isolated, and that's what concerns me. Brigham had custody of his 10-year-old twins every other week. However, after his death, his ex-wife ended all contact with his family. It's an added loss, she said. On top of losing Jared, my children have lost their siblings. I've lost my stepkids. I have tried for months and months to make contact and have gotten nowhere. So they're from the Stamping Up. That's their daughter, huh? Wow. And I believe, let me see something. Let's see what this says. Shanna was in the process of divorcing Britigan at the time. So, a Florida tattoo parlor staffer said the Mormon ex-wife of Jared Britigan asked if he knew anyone who could shut him up in 2015 after undergoing a surprising enhancement on her genitals. Shanna Fernandez was in the process of divorcing Jared Britigan at the time, but they were still living under the same roof with their twins in Jacksonville Beach, Florida, when she made this comment. She had been talking to us about her divorce, and she told us life could just be better if he could just shut up, and asked us if we knew anyone that could shut him up. And that's the employee of a 2015 diner. Wait a minute. 2015 diner. Makes sense. How can you be an employee of a dinner? Anyway, they've got something messed up here. So it was employee of the Flying Iguana, a local Mexican restaurant. I did not take it at the time as anything nefarious. In hindsight, I can see how it's taken differently now. Detectives on the case interviewed the Jacksonville tattoo worker. He asked that his name be held to protect his job. The employee said he became friends with Shanna after she came to the shop for a piercing of her genitals, and let's see. That was according to the waiver she signed for the procedure. So they say that they were locked in constant litigation since the divorce in 2015. He married, here we are, Kirsten. Now it's Kirsten again. Britigan, and they share Bexley 2 and London 1. He was on his way home with Bexley strapped in the car seat when he encountered a tire in the road, and he stepped out of his black Volkswagen Atlas, and that's when an unknown assailant shot him and fled. Jared Britigan was a devout member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also known as the Mormon Church. He married his first wife in 2010. They had a fairy tale wedding at the Salt Lake Temple in Utah, but Shanna, who's from a prominent and wealthy Mormon family, stopped going to church, allegedly had an affair, which triggered the acrimonious divorce. Let's see. Her parents, Sterling and Shelley Gardner, founded the papercraft company Stamping Up, which has an estimated annual revenue of over $100 million a year. The shocking murder remains unsolved, but this is before. But even then, they were saying that Shanna and her second husband, Mario Fernandez, hired top criminal defense lawyer Henry Hank Cox III. And here she is getting like a bunch of tattoos and stuff. So the liability waivers that Shanna Fernandez signed on an iPad each time she had a service done stated the desired enhancement, her address, and an emergency contact. The document also includes a real-time photo taken to verify her identity, and under the heading description of your piercing, Fernandez wrote, wow, she wrote that. Okay, she wrote the C word there. She returned to the shop for an upper ear piercing and again for a navel piercing, all in the span of a few months. The worker said he used to live in Utah and had Mormon roommates, and so he and Shanna struck up a fast bond. She frequently stopped by the parlor just to hang out and often vented about her soon-to-be ex-husband, complaining that he was trying to take all of her money. Her parents financially supported the couple before the divorce, including a monthly stipend of $8,500 a month, according to the court papers. Although a genital piercing is a common request, the employee said he was stunned that she had gotten that procedure on day one when she came in looking just like a regular mom. In a matter of weeks, she underwent a dramatic transformation. She went from this goody two-shoes girl to this wild lady. The waiver photos illustrate the change, and I remember thinking, well, this is a changed woman. Oh my gosh. Did Amy Schumer, she really fell? They're laughing. Look, they're laughing. That's crazy. Oh shoot, you know what? I just realized. Oh, okay, no, good. Never mind. Never mind. There's one thing I wanted to show, the lasagna dress. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, here it is. The red lasagna dress. Kristen Wiig. Oh, I feel like lasagna. Like my father's lasagna. I haven't had it in so long. Oh my gosh. Now all these pictures of lasagna are coming up. Stop it. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have here? Okay. Let's see. Why am I? Hold on a second. I've got like something really wrong here. This is crazy. Oh, I know what's going on. Hold on a minute. Shoot. Okay. All right, let me see here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Totally missed my thing here. Okay. See if there's anything else we want to talk about. Set at Hulu. Oh, okay. There's a docu-series on Hulu. Criminologist docu-series. The Lesson is Murder, set at Hulu. Oh, okay. Let's see. Fox asks why killers kill and is now teaching a class to shed a new light on the mind of murderers. So that's not Fox News. That's Dr. Brianna Fox, an FBI special agent. The series, which launches on March 23rd, will see Brianna and her team of graduate students study 3 different murderers and interview them on camera. These include serial killer Will Davis, who's a former nurse who was convicted of killing 4 patients, who gives his first ever broadcast interview from death row. It also includes former public safety officer Robert Fratta, who was convicted of killing his wife in a murder-for-hire plot, and Ivy D. Molina, a self-proclaimed successful businesswoman turned sex worker who was convicted of leading a series of robberies that left 2 men dead. The Lesson is Murder is produced by ABC News Studios in association with Lone Wolf Media. So let's see, I wonder how that's going to be. We'll just see. Death in the Dorms. That was Web of Death. So that might be something worth checking out. What's going on? Yellowstone discontinued. Is that real? Or is that? That's faker stuff. Another Fort Hood soldier who complained of SH harassment, found dead. Vanessa Gillen, remember her? Well, that same base, Fort Hood, has made headlines yet again. This is the one I was talking about. Yeah. Now you've got this soldier. Private second class Anna Basal Ruiz. I'm butchering that. Just can't get it together. I can't talk tonight. Basal Ruiz, something like that, was found dead shortly after her family said she had complained. Basal Ruiz.
Ruiz, yes.
Basal Ruiz. Okay, let's just leave it at that tonight. Was found dead shortly after her family said she had complained to them about sexual harassment by one of her fellow soldiers. The reports claim that her death is being investigated as a suicide. However, little information has been offered by Fort Hood. She was just 21 years old, and she had served for 15 months as a combat engineer at Fort Hood. She was planning to stay on for her contracted 3 years until she told her family that she was uncomfortable. Her father recalls the last time he spoke to his daughter on March 12th, which was Saturday. By Sunday, she was unresponsive. The next day, Monday, March 13th, I sent her messages, and they didn't reach her anymore. The delivered one no longer appeared, and I went to look for her satellite location, and then it appeared that she was like in a park inside the base, and that was it. I just put a message to her that the one who was going to die was going to be me out of anguish for not knowing anything about her, said her dad. Reports that by 11 a.m. on Monday, March 13th, military personnel went to locate her dad at the California restaurant he worked at to notify him of the death of his child. The death comes 3 years after Army Specialist Vanessa Gillen was killed in 2020. Gillen's death launched a huge investigation into sexual misconduct at Fort Hood. Vanessa's dismembered remains were found shortly after, and she was bludgeoned to death. A day after her remains were identified, Specialist Aaron Robinson, 20, killed himself as authorities attempted to take him into custody, and Cecily Aguilar, 22, was also charged with conspiracy to tamper with evidence in connection with Gillen's death. Over 14 commanders and low-level leaders were also fired or suspended after Fort Hood investigation into the killing of Specialist Vanessa Gillen, plus the patterns of sexual assault, harassment, suicides, and murder at the Gillen, Texas Army post. Justice Basaldu. Is that Basaldua? They don't even have the Ruiz on the end of that in this one. Let's see what else. That might be it. Let's see. All right, let me go back to, is this our first live stream? Yes. Hi, Rich. You need to get some sleep? All right. You can go. See you tomorrow, Rich. Sorry you couldn't make it the whole way. Oh, there you are, Sharon. Okay, let's see what else was going on here. Let's check on Letitia. Let's check on Letitia because jury selection is supposed to begin on Monday. Let's see if she's on track, okay? She looks like she's on track. She looks like she is on track. So what's going on with Letitia? Letitia. She's on track. But I don't know why they're saying jury selection is going to take so long. I don't get it, but I guess so. But she's still set to go. Let's see what else we have here. Check out this. Stop. Okay, she claims she was seen in a gas station. Letitia claims several neighbors. Okay, Letitia. See her. I'd like to see her interview with the police. That would be very good to see. Okay, let's so Lori Vallow. So what's going on? March 15th. Wood continues argument. Voice calls for 10-minute recess. So what are they doing here? My evidence was submitted at 4 p.m. on the trial. Oh, don't tell me they're going to delay this. Madison County Prosecuting Attorney Rob Wood spoke for the state, this time to dispute the defense by noting that Vallow has changed attorneys in this case, suggesting the last defense team had access to the files in question. The idea that the FBI or state wasn't turning over reports is simply not true, Wood said. The defense did have those reports. They've had those reports for a long time. The prosecutor also said the amount of information in this case has proved to be a challenge. Turning over material has been constant battle in this case because there's so much information. We do not believe it was a late disclosure. We believe February 27th was the deadline. The state has always endeavored to disclose what we have. Also on March 5th, the defense filed a motion to discuss the death penalty, reiterating and formalizing a long-standing request to exclude the death penalty as a potential punishment should Vallow be convicted of her numerous murder and conspiracy charges related to the 3 murders. While previously arguing that his client's factual innocence, Archibald took a different tact in court on Wednesday. Eaton reported telling Boyce that numerous errors by the state supported the request. Media saturation, multiple violations by the government's knowledge of my client's mental health, and the practical standpoint that Idaho has been trying to kill people on death row and hasn't been able to do it because the Idaho Department of Correction can't get the chemicals to kill the people, the defense attorney argued. Blake took issue with that line of argument, saying media saturation is not valid grounds to dismiss the death penalty. This court has taken steps already in this case limiting pretrial publicity. Again, the defense cited the amount of evidence, stressing that things are different in a capital case. We don't have time between now and trial to review 3,000 phone calls and 5,000 pages that were dumped on us as late as February 27th. Our mitigation specialist, who has worked on death penalty cases for almost 40 years, says there is a problem, Archibald told the court. This is going to be a disaster on appeal because right now, me and Mr. Thomas are telling the court that there are not enough hours between now and the trial to review this evidence. The judge, Boyce, for his part, clarified that his order using the phrase prior to February 27th meant prior to February 27th and expressed frustration that such a litany of issues was being dealt with so close to trial. That's where we are. All three motions will be dispensed with on March 22nd. So we don't even know. Are they going to take the death penalty off? I don't know. March 22nd now. Crazy. I don't know. I'll just see March 22nd. So that's Wednesday. Wednesday. Hi, it's Bank. Okay, let's see. In the gallery of the peanut. Let's see what else we got going on. Okay, let's see this one. Let's see. Okay, I'm a 45-year-old woman, and my husband Tim and I married right out of college. We had our very first decade of marriage, including having 2 children, Luke and Beth, who are now 21 and 19. First decade. However, when in our 30s, Tim developed severe depression and substance use disorder, alcohol and painkillers. His depression was treatment resistant, and that made him unable to fight his other addictions. Despite numerous inpatient psychiatric stays and several stints in rehab, he passed away of an overdose 5 years ago at the age of 40. We don't know, and will likely never know, if the overdose was accidental or intentional. After Tim's passing, I was 100% focused on helping our children be as okay as possible. Despite his demons, he was a great dad when he was able to be, and losing him was completely devastating for all of us. Lots of individual and family therapy helped, and Luke was able to graduate from high school with high honors. He got a college scholarship out of state. Beth graduated last year with similar honors and is now in college several states away. With both Luke and Beth now adults and away from home, I can finally focus more on myself. It took me a long time, at least 3 years after Tim's passing, before I could even think about wanting to date again. Then for the next year, I was focused on getting Beth through her last year of high school and off to college. However, once she went off to school in the fall, I started to dip my toe into the dating apps. It's been slow going. I probably had a dozen or so dates total, most first dates that didn't go anywhere. There was one guy I went out with 4 times, but we decided not to continue as we weren't feeling more than a friendship spark. So here's where the problem is. Last week, a cousin of Tim's saw me out on a date. She was in town for business and just happened to be at the same restaurant. She made a bit of a scene coming up to the table and demanding to know what I was doing with betraying my husband, which really confused the gentleman I was out with. She then stormed out and apparently called Tim's parents, who then called Luke and Beth. Now everyone is furious at me because I hadn't given the heads up that I was starting to date again. My thought was, I don't need to give the play-by-play on my dating life, especially when it might be hurtful. I figured that if I actually started seeing someone regularly, I would let folks know. But until then, there didn't seem to be anything to tell, especially as Tim's parents live across the country and Luke and Beth are away at college. However, everyone involved, Tim's cousin, his parents, my kids, and assorted other relatives and friends who now know, say I am a huge a-hole for not telling people in advance that I was moving on. So am I the a-hole here? Not asking if I'm the a-hole for dating at all. I've been a widow for 5 years. Just if I am the a-hole for letting people find out without a proactive heads up. Yes or no? Hey, Julianne. Yes or no? Is she the a-hole? Yes or no? Yes or no?
I have a question though. Is the Zoom number in Slack so like Sharon can get in here?
Yeah, Sharon's in here.
Oh, Sharon is in here inside the Zoom?
I don't know. I thought she buzzed in before and nobody let her in.
I don't know. I didn't know she was in here.
Oh.
No, I know that we had that Patreon.
Yeah, I know, but I put it in there.
Oh, Sharon, where are you? Come up here. Sharon.
It's in there. How did Sharon buzz in here before?
She didn't.
She did.
I didn't see her come in. I swear.
You're all saying no, but somebody got it because I put it in Slack.
You did?
Yes.
Oh.
I know I did. It's right here. Right in general.
Oh.
112.
Oh, Sharon, get in here. It's so weird. She said nobody let me in. I didn't hear it. Oh, I'm not a co-host. I'm not a co-host.
I know. I think it's Ruff didn't know what to do, I guess.
All right, Carolyn. Nobody let her in for a thing. Me either, Deborah said.
What?
Nobody let Deborah in either.
I didn't see Deborah. I only saw Sharon. And I thought somebody let her in. She buzzed in while I was doing the news.
Try again, Sharon.
I'm out. How did you get out? Rough got out of there. Rough got out. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Rough got out.
How'd you get out? Come back in. Hi, Eva Paul.
How come you're not in Zoom anymore? Why'd you leave?
I don't know.
Here come
Here she comes. Here she comes.
I'm so hungry. I don't know what I feel like eating. Maybe some yogurt or something. What was I going to have? A little tiny yogurt or something? Oh, I know what I could have. Maybe I could have one of my lime pops.
Is that a Christmas tree, Linda?
No. I think it's the orchids, remember? Well, she said in the tub it was the orchids.
Oh, it was so pretty.
Oh, look at Sharon. Okay, I'll be there in a moment. Now she's going to be fashionably late, but she came in.
Okay, Carolyn, read Scooter's message above.
Scooter, nobody wants to talk to you anymore. You missed the tub time. Nobody's talking to you anymore.
What is her message?
I don't know. I don't really want to read it.
Nick laughed. Let me see if I can see it. I don't know.
What was she saying? What was she saying?
I can't see. I can't.
I'm trying to read it. All I keep saying is, tell her, could you tell her? Carolyn, sorry I missed your tub time. I've not been feeling well the last couple of days. Just wanted to let you know. Oh, were you really not feeling well too, Scooter?
Crap. No, I don't feel good.
Hey, Bink. You don't feel good either?
Oh, no, I haven't felt good for a few days.
Wow.
No.
Isn't that
My
interesting?
brother, oh, he sent pictures.
It's her brother. Her brother.
We are in Binky. We are in Zoom. What is wrong with everybody? Where do you think we are?
They wouldn't let me in.
We've been in here.
I had to cry for a
We
while.
had tub time.
I know, I didn't get to go in the
There
tub.
was karaoke.
Yeah, there was. We all sang and everything.
There was singing. There was singing. There was deep conversation. There was soaking. There was rinsing. There was all kinds of things.
Cleaning. And afterward.
Yes.
And I didn't, no one invited me.
Scooter is sick, Ruff?
No, I got a cold.
You have a cold now? Oh my goodness. You guys are all going to go into bubbles. Everybody's going into a bubble.
Yeah, I know.
I mean it, like 6
That's what
weeks out,
June
it's going to be in the bubble.
How did you, are you wearing your mask out?
Yeah, oh yeah.
This is like crazy. You guys are like,
Well, it's 6 weeks out. I was doing it counting.
Yeah,
no,
where
I said, we're not, about 6 weeks out, we're going to start tightening up the ship.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I went to the doctor today. That was fun.
It's getting scary. Thank you guys for the misunderstanding and sympathy. You're the greatest. For understanding and sympathy, you're the greatest chat. But Scooter, how come you were fine earlier and you said you were coming to the tub time?
I didn't get invited.
Binky, everybody said, oh my gosh. I made a video talking about tub time. I put it on the community post. Nobody listens to me. I'm sorry. I made a video today squeezing sponges and talking about tub time. They said this is Zoom. Who said? This is Zoom. It was a great tub session. You should have been there.
Wow. Nobody wanted my germs. That's what it is.
OMG, it's being said.
I didn't know either. Very sad.
Ruff's in here.
Hi, Ruff.
Ruff's back. Ruff is at the tongue type.
The
Hi,
Zoom
Eva.
is in general chat. Anybody who wants to come in, Binky, come in.
Yes, I told you guys bye when I left.
Ruff, she says she's not in Zoom anymore. I'm in Zoom right now, Bink.
Yeah, I just came into Zoom, Bink.
What are you sick with,
All right.
Scooter? What do you have now? You're blowing your nose on the emojis? The ickies are going around again, Lambs.
No, really?
That's what Lambs
Oh,
person
man.
says. Well,
Oh, no.
we're going to have to tighten this ship up 6 weeks out, I'm telling you. I'm going to get a line pop. Hold on. Jimmy, anything?
What? We won't be able to go anywhere? Or do anything?
No, Sharon, you're gonna be under lock and key, sweetie.
You're going to be wearing a bubble suit.
Yeah, gonna be the bubble girl.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we missed you tonight.
I know, I didn't know.
Vitamin regime and a bunch of other stuff.
Very sad. I'll get over it. Little therapy.
Milk it.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, boy.
Sounds like you were sleeping.
No, I've got something. Look at her. What are you eating?
One of those line pops. I'm in my pajamas.
Oh.
I was the last one out of the tub.
Yeah, she was in there forever.
I have a tub.
Janae was in the tub.
Was she?
Linda had candles all over the place.
Oh, boy.
I had candles too.
Do you have lights on? Or just the candles?
I had one small light on.
Ah.
I had the tub lights on too.
You have lights in your tub?
I changed colors.
Yeah.
Nicole
boy.
Nicole was in the tub.
Yeah.
Who else was
Yeah,
there?
we were singing.
Oh, and there was karaoke.
There's tub karaoke.
Yeah, Anna sang to us.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And Bob was there.
Bob was there. Evelyn came out from behind a tree.
Oh, you do sound bad.
Oh boy.
I'm alright.
Hi, Bing.
Hi, Bane.
Hi.
My time.
Hey,
whatever.
Binky.
Where were
Hi.
ya?
I got confused when you said you weren't in Zoom anymore. I thought you meant you couldn't get in there anymore.
Oh, no, I
You
told
were on
everybody
it, you didn't
bye.
get off.
No, I told everybody bye, I'm going down the chat. No one listens.
Yeah, I got confused. So you guys did a UTub?
A U-tub. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was so much fun, Binky. You missed it.
You guys.
I know.
Sorry.
I'm like I'm busy. I need help remembering things like that. Lord knows I need to.
text you.
You text me?
Next time I will.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, thank you.
I think I texted you earlier. You didn't answer me. I think I did.
Yeah, I've been on the go.
I didn't. I thought about it, but I thought you did.
Yeah, don't think I'm forgetting about you because I was just putting boxes together and I thought, let me give her a little extra. But I was looking for something special that I couldn't find it as yet, but I will.
Oh, for me?
Yeah, just because
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you not being able to go with us.
I know.
It would have been so
But
much
you put
fun.
something. You
I
put
know.
something extra in my last box, my cross and Well, something else you put in there. That cross was beautiful.
I gotta get rid of my stuff, so you're
I
just,
say that I gotta get rid of my stuff, and I just find myself getting new stuff.
yeah, out with the old and
Leaving
into
it
the
in your
new.
car.
Yeah, but I leave it in the car. It's still in my car right now. I went shopping this morning at 8. It's still in my car, and I haven't taken it out.
Yeah, but you got room to take it out, Nicole. Appreciate it. I don't have no room to take
I
it
don't
out.
have no room. I have no room. I have no table. I have nothing. It's just like it's things all
Hi,
over.
Ann Rose.
But it's big
Right.
rooms you have.
And I clean it.
It looks big.
I clean it, and stuff
You've
comes
got a
back.
lot of news. It says things find their way back. I know how that is.
Oh yeah.
Banish them, and suddenly they reappear.
Put a couple things up on Poshmark today.
Yeah, my advice on Poshmark, I heard you saying how you don't know if you should put a whole bunch on or a little bit, because it will build your algorithm, however you
Right,
say that.
algorithm, yeah.
I believe that, I know for sure you have to share. You have to share, but you have to share it with somebody, and it keeps your numbers up. It keeps you
I
up.
have 4,000 followers, and I just started it like last 3
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Yeah, and you just gotta follow those people or share with those people. You have to share something in
am.
order to stay afloat, and the more you share, the higher you go, and the easier it will be for you to be seen. You're like, right, it used to be my things were right on the top. My friends would go and it'd be right there, but now it's not. It's down because I don't never share or go on there.
Did you sell anything on there?
Yeah, I did. I sold a couple $1,000s on there.
Oh
But it
my
was-
god.
It was slow sailing, like it's one in a blue moon, you know, and they take care of all the shipping. You print out your label and it's done. And then they have 3 days to decide if you've lied to them about the condition or if it fits or whatever. And they can send it back and you gotta give them the money, or they give them the money back.
Wait, you have to send your item to Poshmark?
If somebody buys it and they have 3 days to decide if they want it, if they don't want it, they'll send you an envelope and you send
What's
it back. It's paid, the shipping is paid.
Who's going to do the Timu haul? What do you mean, Sassy?
Wait, what'd you say?
She said, let's watch a Timu haul. Timu haul. Who's going to do it?
Did she have a Temu haul? Did
Come on
you
up.
see what it was?
Come on up and show your Timu haul.
Yeah, by all means. I'd like to
Yeah,
see that.
show your
We're going to
haul.
start doing that. Come on.
Whoever has a Temu haul, come up.
I can show you.
I know I have something
I
coming.
have something right here.
I talked to my friend Marianne about the painting.
Yeah, she said,
And
I don't want to paint for those crazy
Well, she
people.
said, I can't teach them anything. I can show them where I learned. She learned on the internet, she said, on YouTube. But I go, it'd be nice if you'd sit with us and we can all do it together, you know, and then you can tell us maybe a little hint or something. So she'll do it. I know she will. I'll grab a date and see if it works with you.
Oh wow, that would be so fun. Another like a paint night.
Yeah, that's what I
My
love about this
painting
show.
will
It's
be-
like
My
everything.
painting will be stick people.
Maybe
We can
not.
have
You
a
don't
Jeff
know what
one
talent. You don't
One
know what
day.
talent is inside of you, Ruff. Waiting to come out.
Okay.
Really? Really?
You never know. You could have a budding artist just
Yeah.
screaming to
Be
get
a
out of your
poet
body.
and you didn't know it. Or an artist and you didn't know it. That
Right.
doesn't rhyme, but
Yep, that would be a
I'm a
shocker.
poet and didn't
Hi,
know.
Ann.
That's how that goes.
I
Is
said that
Scooter-
first. and I
Scooter
realized
bothering
it
you,
was-
Ann?
Sorry, I missed it.
I would have never
I'm
come up
on
with
in live
those,
chat.
shell people. Pinky.
Oh, I just always, my mind always thinking.
Well, that's how I got to make my other shell person. See, I meant to do that.
Yeah, I can imagine if I knew how to do it right, having a whole selection of them, put them all up for one turn, you know, and they're big enough where everybody could see them and to sell them, but I have to find the right thing to do. And that's what I'm looking to do.
Oh, what happened to this?
Did you see Carolyn's?
No, I didn't. I was here when she showed it on the swing or by the swing, but I couldn't see it. I couldn't get over here fast enough.
Oh, it's really nice. Carolyn, you need to show it
Oh,
again.
Binky's seen mine. You've seen mine,
Did you do
Binky.
the felting?
Oh, I didn't do it yet. I just did these. I'm going to do the felting, but I just have these.
Okay,
people.
yeah, no, see, I didn't see that one. That's
You-
so cute.
You've seen this.
You put it up the other day. I know you put it up, but I really couldn't see it in time. And you know what? Like with broken jewelry, you can tie that around their waist. Like make a little belt out of a piece of cotton, a sheet or something.
Right.
All kinds of things. And some of the sea glass makes perfect purses.
Oh.
I got ideas in my head, but when I go to do them, it's like, I have a book here. It's old. It's Vacations and Crafts. I didn't look into it yet, but I'm sure it has stuff to make. It says from the lakes to.
The sea.
Oh,
What did you do?
Vacation-
Did you put feet on your swing person?
No, but I want to. I had the felt or the yarn is bent up like feet, but I want to put actual seashell feet on it. Or maybe I did. I'll look at it. Look at, can you see this? Wait.
That one of yours right there's got a big booty butt.
I know, they're like swag.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
I think they have a belt on. But this right here, you could make for
What is it?
a planter, an Easter planter. If you put ears on it somehow. Wait, see those seashells?
Oh.
Oh, look at that. That's sweet. They're just like, you know, I love getting, all I gotta do is get an idea and then it seems like things will come to you. Or a seashell face with, and then you paint a raincoat around it.
I'm trying to think. What did I get from Tingo today? I got this little box of angels.
Can you make it bigger, please?
yeah. I can't see
Oh.
it.
Well, I can't make these bigger. They're very small.
Oh, yeah, they're, but it's
I
bigger.
know.
These are golden books. These are
No,
little.
No, these are angels on earth. It says there it goes. There it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Angels on earth, and inside, Timu, inside. There are, I don't even know how many little, hold on, little
Are
photos.
those magnets?
Nope, they're little cards. Little
Okay.
cards, they all have,
Okay.
little,
So you can use those for journaling.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty.
there must be, it feels like there's like 100 in here. I think that's upside down, or it goes that way.
Pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty.
Yeah, there's lots of them.
I have this big picture that's like half the size of a. It's pretty round and it's pretty big, but it's half the size and it has cherubs on it and it's so cute and I just have it sitting by my washer. I don't know where to put it or what to do with it.
Hi, little lady.
Little lady.
Hi, little lady. Little lady. Hi, Ann. Is Scooter bothering you? Just let me know, okay? Just, but I can't play those when I'm live, Sassy.
We'll have security come and remove.
Oh,
Or she
yeah.
bothers no.
Why don't you want to see our Temu haul?
That's pretty too.
Can you decoupage those?
Yeah. You most certainly can. You most certainly can.
Those would be pretty on a box, like a jewelry
Yeah.
box or something.
Yeah.
Those are pretty. Where did you get those?
Temu.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And I have a link on the sponge video Go on there, but,
I have to go back and look at it.
yeah, I've got, what else did I'm trying to think of what else I got today. I got a bunch of the sponges. What else did I get today? Hold on. I don't know why you don't want to focus, do you? Where's Kevin today?
Kind of reminds me of an old timey holy card.
Well, that's
One
it.
little
There's
card.
so many of them. Look in there.
I have these cards that are about the size of a plate.
Oh, I know what I want to show you that I got from Team U. Hold on a minute, Sassy Dorsey. I do have a call. You're taking NyQuil. Read this to Carol and she'll understand. Okay. All right. So that I got the little box of that, but hold on. I've got something else. Hold on. Wow, these things are so cute that I got here. Sassy Dorsey. Okay, Sassy, I'm going to show you some stuff. Did you watch my sponges, Sassy? I hope you did, but I'm going to show you something other than sponges. Look at these, Sassy. These are so cute. I've got to put on my Easter tree. Remember those ornaments you sent me last year that I found at that store, Nicole? I can't believe it's already time to put those on my Easter tree.
Yeah, time is flying.
And I got my Easter tree after Christmas. It's a perfect Easter. Look at these. These are so vintage, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at them. And they come with the little gold cords to hang them.
Yeah, and you have those little Easter cards. Remember that I said?
Yeah, that's right. That's what I mean.
Oh, look at that.
Old timey Valentines too, in a way.
Those are cute.
Mm-hmm.
Now those are vintage.
That was on Temu?
Temu.
Oh.
They look vintage.
I know. They're made to look vintage. Aren't they cute?
Cool. Yes, it is.
I got a few things today for him. I gotta watch.
Aww.
Something that cleans dryer dust.
Dryer?
Yeah, that falls through the lint trap on the bottom there. Scoops it out.
Aren't they cute yet?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you would have wanted those what do they call paper dolls, Carolyn, when I showed them. I thought about you when I got them.
What paper dolls?
They were in a book, like in a magazine. They haven't ever been popped out. Their clothes are in there.
Scooter
They're
loves
in there.
paper dolls. Do you know that? Which
Who
ones
does?
are they? Scooter loves paper dolls.
Oh,
I think she does. Which ones are they?
I'm not sure. I gave them back to the person, but
Oh, okay. Sorry.
but I have pictures of them, and I put them right around the corner. But nobody, I showed them, but nobody was interested in them. So
Oh, sorry.
there's 2 books of them. And then there's old books, kids' books that go with them.
Oh, look at her.
Those are adorable.
Aren't they cute? Okay. Did you watch Sassy Dorsey?
Get them back.
How do I find? Okay, I have a link
Okay.
for you. It's right. Scooter. Look, okay. I'll put the link. I've given her this link like 57 times.
Yeah, Bean, get them back. Get them dolls back.
Hold on.
You could.
Okay, let me give Scooter the link. Copy link. Here you go, Scooter.
There you go. Oh.
Here you go, Scooter.
Was it the 24 pieces? Easter wooden?
No, I don't think it was 24
They're
pieces.
not wooden, okay.
Does Scooter like them? She
Hold
wants to
on.
buy them?
No, Scooter wants to see the Temu link. All right, hold on a minute, Scooter. I'm trying to get it for you, okay? Calm down. Stop yelling. If you use my link, you're going to get a special deal. There you go. Oopsie. Hold on a minute. Copy. All right. I've only given it to you. I even sent it to you in a messenger. But she never looked at it. There you are. Come on, go. Go. I'm going to have Nightbot put it on pretty soon. But everybody blocks Nightbot and then you don't get... You don't understand. Okay. Then I got this. And I'm going to test this out. It's supposed to cut the circles in like the cardstock. And then it...
Can you use Sizzix things with your Cricut?
No. It's like this. And then it's supposed to be, I guess, somehow a... There's something in there. Is that the razor thing? I've got to read how to use this. There's a little compartment. And I think it's got the little... I'll figure it out. And it's supposed to... It's a paper cutter, but it cuts the circles. Do you know how to use this, Sassy Darcy? Well, I just put the link right there, Scooter. Do you know how to use this, Sassy Darcy? Oh, there's instructions in here.
If all else fails.
Read the instructions. Exactly.
It's a circle cutter. I'll have to read that.
Seems like you put a pencil in the middle and just scooch it around.
Yes, you can do your haul on a live when you get it. Now I said that today. Mm-hmm. Yep.
What?
I said do your haul on a live. You ordered $140 worth of stuff? Wow, yes, we're gonna do hauls live. And we wanted to do a haul if people got it on, that people would come on and tell their favorite item and their least favorite item and their best
Do our
item.
reviews on there.
Yeah, because it's the first time we're all buying something. Because I used to do hauls before, but not everybody was buying from the same place. This time, everybody's buying from this place. We should all come on and tell our favorite things. Okay, so Sassy Darcy, another thing that I got
It's their sweater, I think.
is for the clay. I got all of these little cutting things. They make the little circly things. So they were all different sizes. So that was a good deal, I think.
Ripley things. What?
Circly things for the polymer clay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then to make the little cakes, I needed the other shape, so I got this, Sassy Darcy. Nice metal case, and inside there, Jimmy found out how to open this for me. Where's the hinge? Okay. Has all the little cutters. So to make my cakes, like my cakes are going to be around that size. But then if I wanted to make a 3-layer cake, what?
Those are cake cutters?
For the polymer clay. But if I want to make a 3-layer cake, like a bigger wedding cake, I've got three of these to use. If I want to make a heart.
Not for a real cake.
No, but you can also use these to felt in, and that's what I needed when I was making that other heart. Because you want to make the little heart, you just put the felt in there and you needle it. And so I got stars, I have diamonds, I have triangles, I have teardrop shapes, I have octagons, ovals. This was a really good deal. All the shapes you could want, 3 sizes of each shape, and all in a little case.
Sharon, try to make us a real little cake out of one of those.
You could make a real little cake out of it, Sharon. All you'd have to do is just make a cake and just cut it, and that's it. That's all you'd have to do. You could make a real time.
You need it in a sheet pan.
Yeah.
You have the right pan.
You could make a bunch of little cakes.
Dip them and call it a day, right?
Let's see, what else, Sassy? And then I got the sponges. You already saw the sponges.
I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. I take that back.
Yeah.
I did, but I'll watch it on your video.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Emmy. It's not there. Oh my gosh, Scooter, look. I'm going to give it to you again. Is she joking?
I don't know.
Did Nicole fall asleep?
No, Scooter. Temu.com.
Oh, I'm here.
No!
I'm just thinking about those sponges.
Yeah?
No,
That was
Linda,
weird.
not Timu.
No.
I have a
What?
special link.
Oh, okay, cool. Scooter's just playing with us.
I don't know if she is.
The fake cakes, yes, Al.
Those sponges are crazy. Beast. What are they called?
Oh, yeah. I've got some over here. Let me get some because I bought quite a few of them.
Beast.
Beast, what was it? Beast?
Beast spike.
Uh,
Beast.
Beast? No, Beast, Kite.
Beast.
Kite.
Kite. What is that? That's the weirdest name for a sponge.
I don't know why Elle was saying the ones have ears on them. They don't have ears on them, Elle. They just make them look like they have ears.
Those are bigger ears.
Elle said, I like the ones with the ears. They're cuter. But they don't have ears, Elle. They just look like they have ears.
Why do they have to put a face on them?
Because it makes you happy.
It makes you. It's there to hold.
Makes
the
you
sponge.
happy. Doesn't
put
it make
your
you?
fingers.
Isn't it a happy sponge?
Yeah, but you put your fingers through.
Yeah,
the
and you
hole
put your forks and stuff through
hold it.
here. It's a happy sponge. It makes
I
every
have one of those, but there's something special about them, right?
right.
Yeah, they're very firm.
Do you have the Scrub Daddy, the real guy?
I think so.
Oh, you're a big rolling in the chips over there.
Yeah.
Those sponge daddies are about $6. So yeah, I mean, that is.
I'll never
that's-
forget. My sister and I were walking through the downtown where my son has his restaurant when we were younger. Okay, and I don't know. I don't even think I had graduated college, and we were walking down the street, and we heard this guy's conversation. He's like, Danny, well, like, hey, good to see you. Where are you staying? And the Antrim Lodge used to be somewhere. It was like this resort place, kind of, but it wasn't like outrageous. Okay, so he goes, I'm staying there, and the guy goes, rolling in the chips, you must be. My sister and I just broke out laughing because it was so crazy. Because it wasn't like, there weren't a lot of places to stay. And that was like that. It was it. And then there was like a small little like river motel or something. When he said he was staying there, the guy goes, Wow, Danny rolling in the chips. It's always stayed with me. They're happy sponges, aren't they? You use those sponges, little lady. Little lady. You're getting tea, Kevin? Little lady.
I thought it was you that explained those sponges to us, and they showed us what they do. They
Yeah.
do more than just.
They're hard when it's cold water, warm when it's soft water. Let's find out let's find out what's
Yeah,
behind
there's a
the.
couple things that are amazing. Like
Yeah, let's see.
they're not just a happy face.
No, you clean the fork through this. Right. Okay, and somebody said they use the Scrub Mommy. And I think it's just a smaller one. Okay. Let's see what they do. Now Scrub Daddy is making creams, and it's really getting crazy. They're just going nuts. They're trying to do the pink stuff. Now they have a SIF cream, CIF, Scrub Daddy. What is this cream over here?
It's never a good idea to diversify. You know, stick with what you're good at and leave the
I
stuff
think if
to
they
be-
would have told people what those sponges are good for, they would have sold a lot more. Because somebody explained them, and they're good for a lot of things, and they do weird stuff you never thought.
They're pretty popular. Let's see. Our first cream cleanser is here. Millions of microcrystals buff away dirt and stains for sparkling clean surfaces. Learn more. Let's learn more.
Put on your learning caps.
Okay, so this is good on safe for use on chrome, gold, brass, enamel, marble, ceramics, plastics, painted metal, shower doors, sinks, stoves, and more. Do not use on textiles or linoleum.
Really?
That's what it says. That's what it says.
Oh, boy.
Seasonal shapes. Look at this. Who would have known? Winter shapes.
Probably Christmas trees.
Yeah, a tree. Look at that. Crazy. Scrub Mommy, spring shapes. Okay, so let's see what they have. This thing is supposed to be very good. This damp duster, it's $4.99. But it's supposed to, like, if you use it on your baseboards and stuff, it's supposed to be pretty amazing. Like blinds and stuff, and then you just rinse it out, apparently. I don't know. It doesn't break up like a magic eraser or anything like that. The damp duster collects and traps dust in one quick wipe. Under running water, it rinses clean so you can use it time and time again. Perfect for blinds, vents, baseboards, railings, mirrors, and more. Product arrives pre-moistened in packaging. Dampen with water before each use to soften the foam. Join the wait list. It's waitlisted.
How much did you say it was? $4.99? Like $499?
No, $4.99.
Why is it waitlisted? That's crazy.
It's so popular.
That's on FEMA?
No, this
Well,
is on Sponge Daddy.
I want that.
I know, I do too, but wait.
It's back ordered.
Wait.
I must do a really good job, Carolyn.
What does it look like?
It looks like a gray thing with ridges.
That's all sold out for a reason.
Look at this Scrub Daddy Lemon Fresh. Infused with a citrus scent. Crazy. Oh, see, look, she's feeding it. See, the smile serves a purpose. Oh, yes, he's cute, but there's another reason. He's so happy to see you. Quickly clean both sides of a serving spoon and utensils in one motion. And the eyeballs, you put your hand in them. Scrub Daddy's eyes hold on to you so you'll never run into a hard-to-reach place again. I went over this, I think, in one of these already. Yeah. Okay, Scrub Daddy. But this guy was on Shark Tank, somebody said, right? Let's read the history behind those. Scrub.
I want to know who came up with the pet rock. I think it was two drunk guys eating pizza, 2 in the morning, and watching the pool over day. And they came up with it and laughed themselves silly, and then in the morning said, hey, we should do that.
2012, Lori Greiner made a 20% equity stake with Krause for $200,000. The following day, Greiner and Krause sold out of 42,000 sponges in under 7 minutes on QVC. Wow. Wow.
7 minutes. Pretty good.
Yeah, wow. So there's their history. Aaron Krause was 37 years old and running an international manufacturing company. An average workday meant tending to paperwork in the front office while repairing machinery in the back. Dirty hands were a constant annoyance, and over time, so became the only product available to clean them. A slurry of rocks and lotions known as Gojo. Using his 14 years' experience making urethane foam buffing pads, Aaron embarked on a mission to invent a more comfortable way to clean his hands. A highly engaged polymer foam proved to be the perfect solution. In fact, it worked so well, Aaron knew he couldn't keep it all to himself, and he patented the design, which was rounded shape, grooved on one side, featured 2 holes punched out of its center. He began marketing the hand scrubber to body shops, where he was met with overwhelming opposition. They felt the product was non-essential and overpriced. Without the support of his target market, Aaron had no choice but to surrender the idea, tossing the yellow foam into a box and writing letters scrap across its side. By 2007, multinational conglomerate 3M had their eye on Aaron's buffing pad company. They acquired it in August of 2008, taking everything, well, almost everything. A handful of boxes considered to have no value were left in his possession. A smile is born. It was fall and the lawn furniture needed cleaning, and Aaron started using a traditional dual-sided sponge, but it immediately scratched the paint. He decided to try the old hand scrubbing foam that he had stored away, slowly collecting dust. It worked shockingly well and didn't scratch. As he continued cleaning, Aaron noticed the cold air temperature was causing the foam's texture to change, becoming firmer. The more rigid consistency delivered an extra oomph of scrubbing power. Each time he then dunked the foam back in the soapy water, it softened and conformed more easily. After the furniture was cleaned, he brought the scrubber to the kitchen sink, and with a little effort and some running water, the mucky scrub looked practically unused, sparkling. Its next test subject, the dishes. It was a match made in heaven. A smiling mouth was added to better clean utensils, opening the door for another patent. Later that year, persistent grassroots marketing paid off when a featured article was published in the Philadelphia Inquirer. The write-up caught the eye of the independent broker, whose mission, he declared, was to book Scrub Daddy's first live QVC show. It was at this point Aaron realized Scrub Daddy needed to be its own entity, and he separated the product and patent in 2012. Then he got new digs, and he's swimming with sharks. Yeah, okay, he's doing good. Then he made all these other products, the magic wand. He's expanding everything. Okay. Mr. Scrub Daddy. All right. Bing, did you get anything from Temu?
No, it's coming though.
You don't have anything? You didn't get
Oh
anything?
yeah, I have some stuff.
Why don't Sassy'd like to see it?
Okay.
All right. You're going to bed, Ann? Did Scooter send you away, Ann? Don't let Scooter do that to you, Ann.
Good night, Ann.
Good night,
Good
Ann.
night. Sweet dreams.
Good night, Ann. Good night, Ann.
Good night, Ann.
Good night, Ann.
And that's a real sponge daddy, not a beast kind.
No, this is a beast. This is a beast Skype.
A kite.
It's good.
The real
But what's
sponge
the
daddy is
difference?
upstairs. Well, you'll have to watch the video and you'll see. But I still like the beast Skypes. And I think I can't see what's the use for a sponge that doesn't have a face that makes you smile. I'm going to get rid of all the other sponges. They're gone, out of here.
Oh, really? Before they serve their
No, I'll use them up, but
function?
I got 2 of these that apparently we're in trouble when we are all together. Girls trip cheaper than therapy.
did you make that yourself?
Yeah.
I continue.
Keep going towards there. Oh,
Ooh.
I thought it was cute.
Yeah.
I got 2 of those.
You've got a bid for that? They probably would bid on that.
I would bid on that. Oh, if only it were a V-neck, though. I can't stand crew neck.
And then I got
I
these.
see you're wearing Metallica there.
Oh, you did get a pair of those at Temu?
Yeah. But I have real Crocs. These aren't real Crocs, but I can kill myself on them still. That's
I got
probably
new
what
Crocs
happened.
today, but I don't remember buying the white soles. So I'm very confused.
Yeah, these aren't Crocs.
I can't find, I can't understand, I think these are like Scooters. Scooter, these are like yours, right? My other tie-dye Crocs, I couldn't figure it out, and Scooter goes, you have no holes in them. Then I got different tie-dye Crocs, and I can't even find the ones I got on the site. Can't even
Yeah,
find
these
them.
I got. I thought they
But I
looked
love
cute, but
these
they're
that I
not.
got. These are like Starry Night or something.
Those aren't cute at all.
Are those-
I was wearing tonight and I was tripping on them. So
Are those like
I
Crocs?
wear these around the house and
Are those like Crocs or something?
they were supposed to. They're kind of like that kind, but I knew they weren't Crocs, but I didn't know they had that flap of black on the front.
Oh.
That's that icky stuff. But they have good bottoms on them. They're good to walk around the house in.
Yeah, I discovered yesterday I wore Uggs, my Uggs. I've
Yeah.
never driven in them before.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, yeah, because they're like 10 times wider than regular shoes.
Yeah, and you hit your brake.
I don't even know where my Uggs are. I haven't worn
When I
them
picked
in
up a
ages.
couple of these, I told you guys I would for the chargers.
Oh yeah, I ordered some of those and I never tested them
The
out.
ones that light up.
Yeah, yeah.
I got about 3 pairs of those. And then I went ahead and bought this first aid kit on there. But guess what's in there?
A
What?
Band-Aid.
Nothing. Only plastic bags.
So is that a jeer? Is that a jeer? Is that something you're not happy with then?
I
Timo,
could
you
put something in there, but it won't be first aid. I figured I'd put Band-Aids in there at least, or stuff for a toothache, or the gauze maybe, and some tape. That would be good. I thought it would come with something, but not. It came with a photo album.
I have the real Sponge Daddy. Yeah, Barb. They come in all different colors.
Yeah, so, and then I got some other stuff.
Pink would be good.
What was that?
A hot pink sponge.
Oh,
I'm talking about Sponge Daddy.
Yeah, that's,
I can bring Hello Kitty Band-Aids for it.
every day when I wake up, my mailbox has some, I feel like rough. I have something from Temu in there.
Yeah, it's always, I'm Amazon, and it's like Christmas every day. It's
I'm
too
so
bad I
fast.
don't be Indian anymore, because then it really was like Christmas.
Yeah. I also have a shirt that's red. It
Like
says,
baby shopping. Oh,
live,
my Lord.
love, and laugh. And if that doesn't work, load, ready, aim, load, or something like that. Fire.
Oh boy, that sounds dangerous. Okay.
Yeah. That would be my hard stuff I'm taking with me. Ready, aim, fire. That's what it says. If live, love, and laugh doesn't work, ready, aim, fire.
Okay. Good to know.
Oh, is
And
that
then
your
those little makeup bags I got, well, I don't think they're makeup bags, they're shell bags, but they're this big. I'll get one.
All right.
Since I didn't go last year, I didn't see what kind of bags you guys carry, but those big bags, I thought those were good, but my son said, sell them for $10. If they don't want them for $20, sell them for 10. Because now I have 3, but these were on there.
Yeah, those are good.
Oh, that's nice size. That's
And it
great.
has little pocket. I got 2 or 3 of these. It doesn't zip up, I don't believe. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So I think this would be better size, because I feel funny with those great big ones, I think, walking around.
Oh, I've got great
Oh,
big ones.
you'd be surprised.
But I have 2 more for $10 each.
It's hard to believe, but they do, like 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah.
Say who?
We talked about them, Scooter. Are the shirts, yeah, so Sassy has a question about the shirts.
Okay.
Are the t-shirts cotton or polyester?
I say cotton, but we'll see.
They might be a mix.
They're probably a mix.
It just says the size. But it doesn't feel like polyester. Wait, here's something. Wash separate, professional, dry clean. What? 100% cotton.
Yeah.
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 That's nice. I mean, oh, I have another one too. It's a white one. It says, if we're ever in a don't laugh situation, do not look at me.
Oh.
Because
Good one.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I usually collect shirts like these, and my friend, she made me a patch quilt blanket. I started to do it myself, but I don't know how to sew. But I was doing one with all the fronts of my shirts that I have outgrown. And I thought that'd be real cute.
Memory quilt.
My friend came over, she goes, Binky, let me have that, take it home, I'll fix it for you, because it was on the back, it was so messed up. But I didn't care, because you weren't going to see that part. But I do need, she did it nice for me. But I wish I would have gave her more shirts, because it's just a little blanket.
Oh, okay.
You can always add to it, you know.
Yeah,
Take the border off and add to it.
that's right.
Yeah.
I had one made for my son with his wrestling shirts. We cut them all up and put them on there. He loves it.
Mm-hmm.
I even stapled one time because we had gotten all these pieces of heavy embroidery, thick material, and they were cut in squares already. So I wanted to do it, but I didn't have a needle, I didn't have thread, I don't know how to sew, so I stapled it together.
Oh my gosh.
And then I put a cover underneath it, like a sheet, and then a blanket inside of it. And I gave it to my mom, and when she was sick, she couldn't get out from underneath that blanket. It was so heavy. It was like a rug.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, oh my gosh. But I wanted to patch quilt so bad, I thought, well, I'll just staple it real quick and see how it looks.
That's one way to do it. That's a
Yeah.
method I've heard of. Yeah. Yeah.
It was warm. Like, there's a store over here, it's like a Goodwill where people drop off stuff. And it's like these carpet pieces or embroidery pieces, whatever they were were so heavy, and they were like, stripes going this way, green or brown, and none of them matched, but you put them all together, and it made a really nice blanket.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I know I have more stuff because I get stuff every day. I know I have packages coming tomorrow. I got a dress, like a long sleeve, it's kind of like bell bottom sleeve dress. You must have seen it on TMU by now.
Everybody, can you imagine if everybody shows up and they have the same thing on?
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Oh my gosh. We should,
should,
you know what I thought we should all intentionally get the same thing for like one night to just go out. Can you imagine everybody wearing the same thing?
Oh my God.
And just acting like it was a uniform?
They have that commercial like that right now.
Really?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna all dress up in fancy dresses with wigs on.
Yeah, I thought we were, but some people were party poopers.
No, we're gonna do that, you guys, and one of us is gonna be that Debbie Downer sister, and we're all gonna try to be polite when the waitress comes, and they're gonna be all,
Right,
and we're making faces at them and stuff. That would be so fun.
right.
Yeah.
We've got to get our acts together. It's a lot of things, a lot of work this trip. Practicing the dance.
Get your
Now we
wigs
got
out.
the wigs.
That would be so much fun.
Oh, okay.
Want to do that, Sharon?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Why not? We only live once.
That's right.
Yeah.
You'll never see us again. Anyways, we'll be beautiful. Wait till you see me in a wig. I am not good.
Part of the dresses so that we all get the same kind, I think.
Color coordinated?
Yeah.
Or like
That's what
bridesmaids?
you want to do.
Bridesmaids dresses, wouldn't that be hilarious?
Wedding crashers. We just
They said they said you'd wear it again someday.
Yeah.
Here's the day. Because you could probably
We could
wear
really
that
get a
again,
good script for what we were all doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like why we were all doing this.
Yeah. That'd
Yeah,
be so much
plenty
fun. I don't know about that dance. Have you guys been practicing, or what is up
Of
with
course
that
I've been
dance?
practicing. Oh, there was something else I got from
Really?
Timu. Look what I got. I almost forgot to show you this.
I'm gonna be the photographer, I guess, because I
I got this too from Timu. Look. A little jeweler's loop and because I have some of
I
these,
did
but
too. Be careful with your eyes.
why?
That metal part around the other edge is hard, like it's sharp. Mine's real sharp.
Oh, okay.
feel it?
Here. Who's you got?
It's a jeweler's loop.
Oh, a loop, yeah. Is it Bosch and Lone?
No, I wish.
No, but I have some other ones that Jimmy took them on my that I didn't get from Timu that I got.
All the way to your eye, then you move the object forward or back until it comes in.
Yeah, the metal on those will scratch you up. I
Okay,
have
now
to,
Binky's making me nervous, so stop,
feel
Binky.
it. No, feel it with your finger.
It doesn't feel scratchy. Maybe
Okay,
you got
then
a bad
got
one.
good one. I got the bad one.
Maybe you got a bad one.
Well, you're in luck because I'm gonna sell them on the auction.
And it comes in this nice little case. I like this. Little
Yeah, it does. Nice see-through case.
Oh, you store them in a case?
Yeah, that's what it came in that little red stuff that's inside. It's bent perfect, so you can close your loop almost all the way, and it pops right in there.
Oh.
I haven't really been able to see much
It was
of
in a
mine.
little leather case.
You haven't been able to see much?
No, that silver one I have, that's a real good one, but I can't even see out of that hardly anymore. I gotta go have my eyes done again.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was going to my son's the other night, and I got, I don't know, down to the mall, and I turned around because it was just starting to rain, and my tire felt a little low, and I was like, I can't see. So I turned around and went home. Nicole, are you still here?
Cool. Nicky.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm
Here
here.
Did you get snowed in?
No, we hardly got anything. It was
Oh my
ridiculous.
gosh.
But like 2 towns over got like 30 inches or some crazy thing.
Oh man.
Better them than you.
Well, you got your shopping done anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said, dispensary, here I come.
Oh, yeah? Oh, I did. I ran there.
Gotta do. The rain stopped for right now, but who knows how long.
Oh, was it raining over there?
It's been raining for days, like it didn't stop. It wouldn't stop.
Oh,
When I took my dog to the dog park was a lake.
oh,
My God.
for a puddle.
Yeah, so we put him on the other side, and you had to go over a little bit of water and jump to get over there where it was dry land. So he looked at us, then he finally jumped straight up in the air and barely got anywhere, but right down in the water.
Oh boy.
He was okay after that.
Does he like going to the dog park?
Yeah, this is a very basic dog park. It doesn't have any grass. It's dirt with 2 different size kennels, one small, one big, 1 yard, 2 different yards. And the dogs just love to go there because other dogs have been there. They just want to sniff. I'll take my dog at nighttime. That's how they socialize, I was told.
It is. And oh, look who's been here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we get close to that park, and he just starts, screaming and crying out the window. If I would let him go, he'd jump out and run there.
Oh
He
yeah.
loves it.
Yeah.
I'm amazed
That's
at
how
the
my
dogs
dog was
play.
at the vet. She loved going to the vet so much. It was crazy.
To the vet?
At the vet.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
Yes, for her birthday, for real, every year we would buy her an all-expense-paid weekend at the vet.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
My daughter loved to go to the doctor. She'd get mad if they didn't take her temperature or give her a shot.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh
No,
my
she
God.
loved the pampering, and she'd act like, "Oh, don't hold me down, don't hold me down," but she was putting herself down like that. She just wanted. She had a heck of a start of her life. It was in the hospital a lot, so maybe she liked
She
that. I
liked
don't
it?
know.
She was okay with that? Wow.
She loved it.
Okay.
She'd go, "Wah," but then she'd look at you and laugh.
How old was she?
But at those days, she was like 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good. That's good.
yeah. I have these itty bitty glasses that they gave her when they first found out she couldn't see, and they must be that big. And they're littlest things. First they gave her contacts, but sometimes she would blink and then they get stuck up, roll up her eye.
Oh, no.
I'd have to get them back down because she was only 4 pounds and 15 ounces when I had her.
Oh.
She was so small.
She was wearing contacts?
Not then. It was after she was a month old. That's when I saw cataracts in her eyes. I took her to the hospital, and they said, "This is for old people." But they took her, and then they set up a surgery. And when they put her under for her surgery, she had heart failure.
Oh, my gosh.
So when they bring her back, then they did these tests and found out she had rubella. She was a rubella baby, which is developmentally delayed. She was blind. She could see a sunflower seed in the floor. Don't get me wrong. She had some thick glasses. I'll put them on in a minute. But she could see that much. They said she's seen like this, like fragments, because she ended up having 5 eye surgeries to fix her eyes.
Wow.
And then she had a hole in her heart. And all that before she was 8 months old.
And your son has a hole in his heart, too, right?
He does, but both of them are the kinds that he wasn't born with a hole in his heart. He just has a hole in his heart. She was born with hers, but hers wasn't going to close on its own like most people do that have a hole in their heart when they're born. There's a lot of people who do, but they close up automatically. But hers didn't, so she had to have an arteriosis.
Yeah, my daughter had a hole in her heart and it healed.
Yep.
Yeah,
They
Most
normally
of them do.
Mm-hmm.
but the damage that was done to her was like I
Brain
couldn't give her my
damage.
eyes, I couldn't give her my ears. It didn't work like that. It was in her makings. It was when she was being developed.
Oh,
So
baby. That's what
I
was
didn't know.
terrible.
I didn't remember. They told me she wouldn't see 25, and she died when she was 24. And my dad had to remind me that they said that. But that's not something you keep in the front of your head. Mark down the days till she's 25. I completely forgot about that.
Huh.
And my dad, I was so worried about him with her, but he reminded me, they said she would be gone when she was 25. So as shocked as he wasn't, at least he knew that much. I had completely forgot it. So that was awful.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. But she got my dad to accept the Lord, and then he died, years later. But if he would have went first, she wouldn't have known what to do without him because she was deaf and blind. There's no way I could explain to her where her person was. But she died first, and then my dad was able to start reading scripture, and he accepted the Lord, and then he died. And in 7 days, he did that. And he was
died
baptized,
7
I
days
believe they're
later.
together.
Wow, they are. No,
Yeah.
they are.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, it was something else. She had so many problems, but when she was born, my dad, he always said I should have never had any more kids. I should have just focused on her, but she got life, she had life, and she needed to know brothers and sisters, I think.
Right. Yeah.
People who don't have children, I'm sorry you don't have children, but I don't think I can't imagine my life without children. That's what life is about your children, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can imagine him without never having a child. And my brother, he never had a child. But I tell my dad, when you die, Dad, and I die, who's going to be there for her? The way you want someone to be there for her is her brothers. Don't be mean to her brothers, because he kind of just focused on her. And the boys, that's how he thought. He was old school, and men made money, women took care of their children, and girls don't work. That's what he'd tell me, girls don't work. You don't have to work. But he didn't know, when rent went to $1,000 and I moved with my ex-boyfriend, my dad, when I would give him my check, my dad would say, "Why are you giving him your check?" Because he didn't make enough for the whole house. The house was $1,000 a month, plus we had 5 kids. So you have to combine incomes. My dad didn't understand that, and he still wouldn't. But he treated my brother just like that too. He would spoil me, but he wouldn't give my brother anything. He thought my brother was strong. He was able. He could go out there and make a living for himself. That's what he did.
My father tended to spoil the girls more than the boys.
Yeah, that was just how it
They're
was.
more than made up for it the other way around. Believe me.
Yeah, my brother, he's sour. He doesn't come down for holidays. He doesn't buy gifts. He's just
Oh, the Scrooge.
he's a Scrooge, yeah, and he's very lucky my dad left him a house, which he takes great care of, by the way. He does.
That's good.
But he was going to give that house when he passed away. He was going to give it to his roommate, and it just made me. I was livid. I have 2 sons. I can give my house to one son. You could give your house to the other son because you don't have no kids. Am I asking too much for that? My dad wouldn't have wanted him to give it to this other guy, and then when he died, give it to his son. My dad worked his butt off for that house. I think it should stay in the family. If I'm wrong, tell me. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He has no other significant other.
Maybe you should write to MI the A-hole.
Right?
And ask them.
I think I will. I mean, you guys set me straight on that ring when I called you about
Oh,
that
yeah, I
ring.
remember that. Yeah, that ring thing.
Yeah, you set me straight, and then I accepted it, and I said, okay, that makes sense. But before, I had nothing. Nobody would say anything except for, oh, she has it, he has it. Oh, I'm going to go get it, and then never show it. And I was just like, it was the exact same ring that I had in my wedding. The exact same ring. What chances are those? And I was in the family. I married their firstborn. The ring, I felt, should have been mine because it looked just like mine. But the sisters said no, they wanted it, and Carolyn agreed. The ring goes to the daughter. So the daughter had just gotten married, and I was so furious because that was my ring.
Oh, yeah.
That was a hard call, but after Carolyn said it, then I accepted it, and I just went on. That's fine, But what are the chances?
Yeah.
I look at my jewelry and I think, who am I going to give all this to?
Yeah.
On it.
Yeah. Well, I don't have it notarized or have it in a will, but I do have special notes on special things I have that I want to go to special people.
Yeah.
You know, my brother, this is another thing. He doesn't go to the doctor. He don't want to know if he's sick. If he gets cancer or something, he don't want to know. And I said that's ridiculous. You can fix something, you know. No, I ain't gonna do that. I forgot where I was going with that one.
He's got a fatalistic attitude. If I've got it, I've got it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Mm.
I would want to know because I have special things I want to give special people, and I have a lot of stuff I need to say. I have to say a lot of stuff to people. I always think, what's the world gonna do without me?
Yeah.
Because I'm just not ready. I'm halfway done. They put a fork in me, turn me over. I'm good to go another round.
Yeah.
If you don't have the will to live, that's sad. That must be so sad.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of older people say, oh, I'm ready to go. I'm tired. My dad said that. And I'm just like, oh, gosh, you know, you want them to do what they want to do, but I don't think I'd ever say I'm tired. I want to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to go. Unless he was sick.
Yeah.
Then, you know, they said he probably wouldn't tell me if he was sick because he was my person.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I took care of him till the very end, I never heard anything about it till one day in the hospital they told me, oh, he has cancer in 2 places, and he said he don't want to have no help. He's ready to go. He's tired.
Oh, boy.
That was a big pill to swallow.
We were planning my father's 100th birthday party the day before he died.
Billy Boy.
Wow.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Thank you, Billy Boy.
It's a blessing that my dad died so fast, though, because he didn't have to hurt. But, you know, when he handed over the baton, that was sad. Like, he wouldn't come out of his room. He'd have stayed in his room. And then finally one day he said, push me out in the back and let me see what you guys have done to the house. Because he was a real clean freak. And I pushed him out there. Everything was fine. And he used to play cards with my cousin outside. And I pushed him outside, but I didn't put him under the tarp. And he didn't have his hat on. He was like, Jesus Christ, can somebody get me out of this heat? He said out there in his wheelchair. I didn't push him in for far enough. That was funny. One time I asked him, if, Dad, are you scared? And he said, scared of what? And I go, oh, nothing. You know,
Yeah.
he was ready.
So yeah, we have to look about those wigs, evening dresses, props. We're supposed to write a script. It's supposed to be a script,
I know. Come April, we
and everybody's supposed to have a character.
Okay.
And I'm going to make my
Still have
character. My character's going to have an accent,
Don't tell me.
Okay, I
I'm
won't.
an employer.
and I'm going to get a whole character.
I want to be bad.
You want to be a bad person, like bad sister or something like that?
Something like that.
Okay.
I like being the bad.
It'll be
You know what
great.
I did. You know what I used to do. That was so much fun.
Right.
My alter ego.
So April 1st, for sure, we'll start on that, because that'll only be 27 days. Or I mean, a month, 36 days or something.
Where are
I
we going
can't
to be?
handle that pressure of that dance.
Of the dance, yeah.
I might have to be absent that day.
No,
No, I won't.
no.
They watched it one time though, Carolyn.
I know. We've got to, yeah, but as long as we have
10 days is a long time. Maybe we could do that on our last day.
Well, we'll see. Why do you get up so early? Oh, I don't know, Cammy. How come you get up so early? Cammy Whammy. Remind me about a whammy bar. Now I think about a good humor whammy bar. Hey, Cammy Whammy. Tell me, where are you? Is your name Tammy? Tammy, Cammy, Whammy. Hi.
nobody told you this is the place we all come when we have to wake our husband up.
Somebody's always up over here.
This is where we wake our places to wake up our husbands.
When they get up in an hour and gotta go to work, we all have to do it, so we just make sure we
We
don't fall
have to
asleep.
do it, and we go back to sleep.
Aw.
Right, ask Linda, she knows.
We all took a bath. A lot of us took a bath together too, Cammy.
After the bath, we come up here.
I'm in my pajamas, Cammy. Took a bath with a few people in here earlier. Seriously,
Did you get shirts that say that?
it's called a U-tub. I know. I've U-tub. I've U-tubbed with Bobby
I
Rambo.
know, but you got experience to buy one, so shoot. Make sure you tag me next time you tub.
Yeesh, Billy boy. Yeesh.
Ruff, you went in the tub?
Ruff was in the tub with us. Yeah, we did some karaoke.
Oh
Ramblers.
my gosh.
Tub karaoke. Lots of stuff. My
You get so many bubbles in there?
I had so many bubbles, it was ridiculous because I just put on some jets. Because I looked at Janae and she had some bubbles in her jet
Janae
tub.
was in there, god
And
damn it.
yeah, I told you Janae was in there. I know you missed it all, Pinky.
I'm a virgin.
Janae was in there. Janae had candles going and stuff. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Fun.
I put it on the community post. I posted it. I made a video. This video said, "Everybody get your tub ready."
We'll have to do it once a week.
What, you tubbing? Yeah, because that's all we take a shower. We only bathe once a week anyway. We can't do it more than that because you should not. You know that once a week is good to take. That's it.
You're not supposed to bathe more than once a week?
You know, Sharon. You know, Sharon. That I only bathe once a week, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
Right?
That's right. Even though I saw you with wet hair.
I know. That's what the Liars Club says, but that's not the Friars Club. Yeah, once a week,
Wow.
whether you need it or not.
Right to France and back. She married her. Might be wet then.
Yeah.
You had Dr. Teal bubbles. Yours didn't go crazy. I put a teeny bit of something, and it went crazy. I didn't want to alarm anybody. But I was getting worried.
Pills too, and it faded out after a half hour.
Huh.
Put a ton of them in there. I like Avon's fast.
If you've got jets, you can just turn the jets on and it makes a bazillion bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My aunt let me use her jacuzzi and I put way too much bubbles in it and I didn't know what to do. There were bubbles were just more and more and more and I'm trying to figure out how I should turn this on, how to turn the bubbles off. I was scooping bubbles out and throwing them in the sink and in the toilet. So I told her the next day and she goes, just turn on the cold water next time. It gets rid of bubbles.
Yeah, that's true.
I did it in a presidential suite somewhere. Flooded the floor. The tub was right in the middle of the room.
Look at something. But I had to look at something. Hold on. I don't know what kind of hair I'm gonna get. Scooter's gonna go as Baby Jane.
Oh my.
With the big red lipstick like that.
And then eat the
I'm
red
gonna
lip.
eat that night.
I'll push you.
Very much so.
We'll go somewhere obscure.
And don't forget, You were the mistress of Alec Murdoch.
Oh my gosh.
Trouble comes to town.
Who was the mistress of Alec Murdoch?
Oh, I don't know. All of us.
I think we should make Carolyn his mistress.
Yeah, I swear Carolyn's going to be a star. She's going to be a movie star. I love how she acts. She reminded me of Gilda Radner. We'll let her do the script.
Pinky, pinky, pinky. I'm just looking at a wig.
We'll roll out a red carpet and let her walk in first.
And that would be
One person come in and look around and say,
And tell the waitress, like, whichever
No
one, like,
photography,
please, listen. That one, she is, whatever you do, don't piss her off. Because, you make the waitress really nervous because she goes from 0 to 60 and she's got a hair trigger temper. Just whatever you do, don't piss her off.
Yeah. We can't use Scooter for that because she laughs.
Oh yeah, I know.
I'll have to be the one. Although we could make Nicole would probably do that real good too.
Linda can tell him off. I heard her.
Yeah,
She did tell her off.
You could do it.
I'll have to be the shy one because I'm going to blush. I know I'll be so embarrassed.
Oh my God, I'm with these. I don't know these people really. I don't.
There she goes again.
Have another drink, Susie.
Go ahead, but give me the keys. And then of course they don't want to give up the
No
keys.
wonder your
so-
husband left you.
Yeah.
He never left me when I went to drinking.
And you wonder why your kids spend their holidays with me. What did you do at Sharice's wedding?
Oh boy. I'll tell him that story again.
That's what we should all be like, cousins or something. So we can
Mother
just
of the
keep
bride taken away by
throwing
the
out
police. Unbelievable. You've
family
embarrassed
stories.
your daughter to no end.
Mother of the bride.
Yeah, who's going to be getting
Remember when
married?
Uncle Jack, showed how he pulls up his socks and he drops his pants, pulls up his socks and pulls his neck up. That's what Mike's Uncle Jack used to do. That's why I'm using that as an example.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, we should all be related,
My
like
grandpa was
cousins
living with
by
us.
marriage or whatever, and we all sit there and share family stories and trash the family. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Every next story is more outrageous than the next.
Don't take the mugs home with you again, okay? Those are the property of the restaurant.
That's Tina.
Yeah.
Stop putting stuff in your purse, Lucille.
Yeah.
Okay? That you don't get to take that. That's not part of the cost of dining here, as you always say it is. That you paid for the silverware.
You took the hotel towel.
Stick them under your shirt when you walk out.
Took the mug from Waffle House. Whatever that is, I'll have to ask him.
No, I'm just gonna go. I don't feel good. I'm just gonna go. You guys are making me feel uncomfortable. I'm going to get up and go, no, come on, sit back down. The waitress is going,
Why are you always like that, Binky?
Yeah, don't be
Why
like
are you
this.
always like that? Sit down and stop being
Such a drama queen.
baby.
Oh
Don't
my
yell at
god.
She didn't do it. Stop yelling at her.
You were like this when you were 4 years old. You never got over it.
Always. Oh my gosh.
Get out from under that table.
Yeah. Somebody's.
Oh, she's just looking to get
Someone
back
needs
with
to have
that.
a drink and start sliding under the table. That happens.
Oh no, we can
My
say,
mom and dad.
don't listen to her. She's just looking to get out of here and get over with that neighbor guy that she was throwing herself at all freaking afternoon. It was embarrassing.
My aunt was about 4'8" and could outdrink any 6'6" man. No kidding. But one time they were out at a dinner show and she was drinking, and eventually my dad said he looked and she just kind of like kept slid and just kept sliding right in. Jeez. Yes, that worked.
I was dancing with this man who lost his wife, finally went out, me and my cousin and him. And I was dancing, they had 2 stages, and I was up on the one just dancing, I rotate from him to my cousin. I was dancing with Mike, and all of a sudden I was on these high heels, and my heel slipped, and then down I fell.
Oh,
I was like, well, just get up and bow and get on with it. That was embarrassing.
yeah.
You should make a clip of the embarrassing moments and just have it on Slack at any time. Anybody that needs a little cheering up, go in there and watch that video. That'd be so funny, Carolyn.
Okay. You have a storm shower? What is a storm shower?
Surprise!
I don't know what a storm shower is.
I don't either. Oh, is that like one of those camping ones? Where you put water in a bag and you put it up so the sun's on it and it warms the water and then you can take a shower.
I'm following you, but where's the storm come in with that? I don't get that part.
I don't know, maybe all electricity and water's gone and but you can still shower. I don't.
Oh, a steam shower.
Yeah, no.
Steam shower. I gotcha. I have you. Yeah, steam shower is perfect. You can sit in a steam shower. Mm-hmm.
Get a fog machine and fill her up. I'm thinking about bringing that game where you gotta put those things in your mouth, Carolyn. But I don't like doing that because my teeth aren't straight. But it'd be so funny. We'll be so laughing so hard. It's like hold your tongue and say buttery biscuit. Wait. So, yeah, buttery biscuits would be a hard one. Imagine your teeth and you're smiling forever.
Oh my gosh. See, I think the other place that you have to get the evening dresses is that other shop. Pretty sure. Oh, there were some on here.
It'd be funnier in heck if everybody just got a dress they have that fits, and then I send mine to you, you send yours to Nicole, and so on and so on. Everybody adds a little bit to it, and then it gets all the way back around to you, and then that's what you wear that night.
Oh boy.
Oh
That
boy.
would be
Yeah.
funny.
Got a whole bunch of non-sewers here. I can only imagine.
Yeah,
Me
that's
too.
what I'm thinking.
The glue gun, Sarah.
That's what I said, hot blues.
And I can also remember, like, well, who didn't ship theirs back?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that squirrel. We don't know where the squirrel is.
Yeah, for the life of me, I remember that going, but why was it going around? That's why I couldn't figure out.
It's traveling a little.
Usually when someone goes on vacation and one person can't go, then they send that picture of that person, but in a hard cardboard, and so they can say they were there. And everybody
Yeah.
sends it. But I don't know why the squirrel would have been a thing.
I don't know where the squirrel is.
Who's the last person who had the
Who
squirrel?
had the squirrel last scooter?
I can't remember anybody who had it.
She sabotaged it.
Scooter, let the scooter go.
Let the squirrel go, Scooter.
Let the scooter go.
Yeah.
Let the
We have to
squirrel.
cut you off now, Binky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should start another one and then see how far it gets before it's lost.
I say when we go to the restaurant, we need a table for 12 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I stand there going, I'm not sitting next to her.
No, you go here. Scoochie, scoochie, scoochie.
She
No,
always takes
hold my
food
hand.
off my plate without asking. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Close your mouth when you're chewing.
Yeah.
This prime rib ain't done. No. I hate going with people who do that. Oh my God, these mashed potatoes. Oh.
Oh, who send back stuff?
I used to go with somebody who their mom always complained. She always wanted it for free somehow.
Oh, gosh.
I have a former friend like that.
Yeah. Everything is, oh darling, can you please take this back?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Really?
Please put it
I'm
on the
allergic to
light.
iceberg lettuce. I can only have bib lettuce or whatever. It's like, get out of here. I can't eat iceberg lettuce. Jeez. Trying to get a salad upgrade, you know what I mean?
Yeah, salad
Yeah.
upgrade.
Yeah. Is there any way in my salad I'm allergic to iceberg? Then they bring her really a nice one. And then her dinner would come and she'd say, oh, it's just really not very good.
It's not really rare. It's kind of rare. All right, we'll heat it up. No, just go ahead and forget it. Take it off the bill.
Right,
Oh,
No, you
Yeah.
eat it. It's on
Yeah.
me.
right. Yeah, and then they eat every bit of it. Yeah.
You looking at dresses, Carolyn?
no, I'm looking at.
I have some dresses in my cart from Temu. We'll see.
I think the evening dresses are better at the other
I
place.
think we should just wear black.
We should all wear black.
Yeah.
We're there for the funeral. He loved me more than he loved you. When are we going to see this will? Where's this will at?
The reading.
Right, the reading of the
You were
will.
left out for a reason,
Public
Binky.
restaurant.
Yeah.
You just got to come to terms with it.
I'm gonna finally get that ring.
She left you the alligator nutcracker. I wanted that. I can't believe you left me that.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see what's going on. I keep going into there now. Black, perfect beachwear. Yeah, everybody wears black,
I know, right?
including Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. You have to lose a ton of weight for what? To wear black?
What? Why?
Elle said she has to lose a ton of
Yeah.
weight to wear black.
Who said that?
Elle?
Black makes you look thinner.
Black is thin.
I thought.
I'd like everybody to wear white or bright colors to my wedding. I mean, to my funeral.
Your
There you
wedding.
One or the other. Yeah.
Because I just want it to be, like, I don't want to be sad. I mean, everybody's going to cry a little bit, but then don't cry no more and just share my life, funny things.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
be real funny when they all left me sitting there at the mortuary. Come back.
Yeah.
My black dress is too small. Oh, that's what Elle said.
Well,
Well, wear a black shirt and pants.
There you go. I have black shorts. But you know, it's really hard to match black to black. Like a black shirt,
Mm-hmm.
black skirt, or black shorts and black pants.
You look like the waiter.
Yeah. No sitting down on the job. Oh, sorry, I thought you were somebody else.
Yeah.
Did you fall asleep, Nicole?
Nicky, nicky, nicky. Nicky, nicky, nicky. I think she did. That's okay. I'm on the verge of
Me
myself.
too. I'm getting tired. Bath, maybe. I can't believe what time it is. Oh my gosh.
What time is it?
Your black dress is too small too, Kevin? Well, you better start reducing. You like when people say reducing. Old-fashioned people would say, well, I've got to go on a reducing plan. What the hell
Well, you
is-
had
Remember?
10 weeks to get it together.
No, they go like, you've got to go. Do you know, I'm saying they go, I have to go on a reducing plan. They don't say I have to lose weight. You know, older people, they go like, some of them go like, I have to go on a reducing plan. You never heard that?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Or that's a reducing machine, or got to go on a reducing diet.
Hmm.
Yeah, that.
I might be ready by next vacation on a reducing plan. This year ain't gonna happen.
No.
Got till June.
Yeah, that's true. But I was,
10 weeks-ish.
you just gotta turn on the radio and dance through all the songs. You try dancing through one. If you can't make it, then you know you need to reduce.
Reduce.
I got the Insanity tapes. I should put those on. And
Insanity.
then I'll have to go in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I don't have my dance partner anymore. Need a new one.
Who's your dance partner?
My cat, Diana.
Oh.
Yeah.
She loved to dance.
Dance.
I do dips with her. She loved it.
I'm having a hard time walking here lately. I don't know about dipping and twirling.
Well, you better make the hike.
Yeah. I could walk forever on the beach.
Oh,
I
good.
can walk from pier to pier over here.
Okay.
Go dear pier. No, I love walking.
3 miles.
You walk 3 miles?
Well, it's gonna. We're gonna go on a trek on Foley. We're gonna go all the way.
I'm a walker.
Polly, the Follies.
I can't figure out if it's Foley or Folly. Whatever.
And then the town after that one is something,
Yeah, there's a couple of islands.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Isle
I
of
think.
Palms, and then there's Isle of Palms, and then there's
Iwa or something.
yeah,
Something like that.
and there's another one.
Where are we going to go to that island?
Everyone fell asleep, did they? By the way, the movies were good last night, especially the last one. Yeah, you're really on that. Right?
I watched one.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
I think I saw the second one come on, but I went off. I went out.
Anyway, I think we're gonna kick off for the night, but thanks for
Please
watching.
join us if you're a member to the movie. It's great.
All
You
right.
guys gotta watch The Incident. It's crazy.
Right in.
Okay, everybody, we'll see you tomorrow.
She's been to dance for an hour now.
Oh, I'm gonna go in the massage chair. I did my spin bike. I've been doing that. All right, guys. Love you. God bless. Prayers for all. We'll see you
Love you too. See you tomorrow.
later. Bye, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Brad.
Everybody.
Good night, Sharon.
Good cheer. Good night.